Hello and welcome. This is Ruth Hamilton back with another video for Tonic Studios, and today I've got Stamp Club number 4 and this one is called Shoot for the Moon. So as you can see, the dies come in a separate packet from the stamps. So we've got a lovely little folder with holes here to go into a ring binder, and these are all the stamps and these are the dies that coordinate with them. So I'll just open them out and we'll have a look through and then I'll make something with them. So let's have a closer look at the stamps and then the dies here. So we've got some stars and some smaller stars. There's trees and another sort of winter tree there with no leaves on. And then there's a little mountain range, and these dies here fit with this. So this little die fits right over the top of this mountain range, and then we've got a larger mountain range die that you could use in conjunction with that one. And there are lots of little sentiments here saying shoot for the moon, even if you miss you'll land among the stars. You are my moon, my stars, my everything. Stay wild. Happy birthday. Another trip around the moon, and I'm over the moon for you. And then we've got this crescent moon here. So that works with this set of dies. So as we've already had a look at these, and then there's this crescent moon which is the same size as this one. This is the die that cuts the outer edge, and then this little plate, if you use that in the centre, it gives you this little embossed detail. And the same with this circle one as well. So we've got a full moon and a crescent moon. And then there's a very large crescent moon here with lots of little markings on it as well. So we have little stars here and other conifer trees, which are really nice when you can use the conifer trees in dimensional form. So you can put one layer down and then pop the next row up on 3D foam pads. And the stars then could cut into the card, and you could have maybe silver or something in behind that. So I had a little look at this first of all, and I thought I could use a lot of Nuvo products with it, because it sort of made me think of lots of silvers and things that I could be using to make it shimmery and glittery. So I'll just pop away what I'm not going to use and I'll make a card. To create my background in these, I have picked out 3 different colours of the Nuvo Embellishment Mousse. So I've got Cornflower Blue, I have Aquamarine, and just check what this one is, Royal Aubergine. So I've gone ahead and I've already put a little scoop of each of the other 2 in, and I'm just going to take some of this one out and just put it into a little palette here and mix it with some water. So I'm just going to take some water on a brush and then mix these around. Now a good tip here is not to add any more mousse than you're going to need, because you can't actually put it back into the pot after you've used some and added water to it, because it will affect the rest of it and will contaminate it. So just make enough that you're going to use and then you'll not waste any. So that's beautiful shade there, and just mix it all up. Now I'm just going to brush a little water across this first of all, and not too much, because this isn't actually a watercolour card that I'm using. I've just taken some of the smooth white card, so I like the finish of it, but I just don't want to saturate it too much. There we are. And now I'll just put some of this in. give it an even more sparkle, I've got a brush here, a blending brush, and I'm going to use some Quicksilver Glacier paste and just rub some of that over the top. Really shimmery and sparkly now, but you can still see the colours in behind it. So I've now got Exotic Orchid ink pad, and this is from the Tropical Paradise ink pad set, and I'm just going to take some on the end of a little sponge and go around the outside and ink the edges just to give a little bit of definition around there, and there you are. I've gone ahead and attached that to the card front, so I've glued that on, and then I have used this large circle die with this one in the centre, and that has given me this lovely shape here. So I have used, just get the name of it here, this lovely card. I'll link the name of it in the description box down below. That's a Craft Perfect one, but it shows that embossed detail up beautifully there, so I'm going to glue that up there, but I'll just hold on for a moment or two. I have used this mountain die, the larger one of the two, to cut out just some plain white card, and then I have used the tree die here, and I've used that on some black card. So what I'm going to do now is take some of this, what's it called, Black Diamond Glacier paste, Glimmer paste, sorry, and this is the sort of textured one. So I'm going to put that on with a brush, a little blending brush, onto here, and then I'll dry that, and that'll give me some texture, and then we'll go from there. So I have dried that with the heat gun, and it has given it quite a bit of texture, and now I'm going to glue that onto the bottom of the card just with some tacky glue. It's a nice contrast between the shiny background and the dark piece at the bottom there, and lots of lovely texture. There we are. And then now I'm going to glue this moon on, now that I know exactly where it should be. So I'm going to put that on at the top. Put that about there. And I have stamped the little happy birthday onto white card, and then backed it onto black and cut two tails in it. And I'm going to put that up here. Just move that moon slightly. Imagine moving the moon. Oh well, there we are. And that will go on right at the edge there, up at the top. So there you are. So the black is bringing all this black together, and I've actually done a little bit of the purple inking around the outside of that sentiment as well, the same way as I did on the rest of the card there. So I've got some of the trees, as I said earlier, cut out in the black card, but what I want to do now is add some shimmer to them, but I want to do that before I put them on so that I don't make a mess of this bit. So I've got this pen, and I absolutely love this. It's the Glitter Gloss Aqua marker, and I want to just do it on the background here and add some to this, and I'm sure you'll be able to see the lovely shine off it. Hopefully you can anyway. I'll zoom that in a bit. So I've gone ahead and added some 3D foam tape onto the back of this, so that's to give this a bit of dimension on the bottom, and then I'm just going to add the trees along there, and I think that's really nice the way although they're both black, You maybe can't see it as well on there as in real life, but they're both black, but they've got totally different textures and totally different finishes of them. And then I've got some of the little stars that I cut out with this small star die, and I'm going to add them about the rest of the card here. So I'll just do that off camera because I have a very sore wrist. I've had it for a lot of months now, and well, there's some things I can't do very well, so I'll just do it off camera and come back when that's finished. So just to finish, I've got a silver glitter marker, and this one is from the Midnight Shadows packet. It's a set of 3, and I'm just going to add some more detail to these trees just to give them a bit more definition and make them stand out just a little more from the mountains behind there. So that's the card finished, and it is absolutely full of sparkle, and I've used the stamp here and the dies from the set and lots of Nuvo products, so I hope you like that, and I hope you'll give it a try too, and I hope to see you back again soon. Bye!